Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today I am going to be doing an underrated Trader Joe's haul, and I do want to say that I got all of these ideas from my coworkers. I literally wrote a list down of one item per person that told me what they thought, in their opinion, was the most underrated Trader Joe's product. And what I mean by that is something that is very delicious, that's versatile, that is not very expensive, and just in general is a great product, but it just doesn't sell as well as it should. Comment down below if you guys have any products in your opinion that are underrated. Of course, you guys don't know what sells great and what doesn't, but I still am curious to see what products you absolutely love and have to have in your fridge and pantry at all times. One more thing I wanted to mention to you guys is that I am going to be splitting this video into two, again, like I did my last haul. So I'm going to be doing a taste test with some of these products that I have not tried yet and give you guys my honest opinion on those. If you guys are interested in seeing that taste test, make sure that you guys are subscribed to my channel, you have your bell notification on, and then you will be the first to know when that video comes out tomorrow. After I'm done showing you guys all of the underrated products, at the very end of this haul, I'm going to be showing some new items that Trader Joe's just got in. So make sure that you guys watch it until the very end because you don't want to miss the newest products that Trader Joe's is carrying in their store right now. Let's go ahead and get into this haul. All right, guys, I'm gonna start right here with these brown rice cakes. I was told these things are amazing and versatile, and the person that told me about these, she said that you can put peanut butter on them, you can heat them up, you can make them into a sandwich, you can pretty much put anything on these to jazz them up. And a lot of people don't know that Trader Joe's sells rice cakes, so here they are. The next item on the list is these Force Primeval bars. My manager picked these out and he said they're just a wonderful, all around really healthy, delicious bar. And what they are is a raisin walnut apple bar, and there's 25% raisins, 10% walnuts, and 6% apples. There are no preservatives in this, and it is sweetened with honey. So it comes with, I don't know, 8, I think. Yeah, 8 bars, and they're really dense. This thing is heavy. So if you guys are looking for something, this is a good breakfast item. You can just slice it in half, bake it in the oven, and put a little butter on it, or just eat it as is, peanut butter, almond butter, whatever you like. The next thing that's extremely underrated is, of course, the cards that we have, because we have cards for every occasion. I got a couple different ones, but we have the wedding one, a just for fun one, and a birthday card. And these are underrated because, first of all, so many people don't even realize Trader Joe's sells cards. And second of all, they're only 99 cents. And most cards these days are like 10 bucks. So just had to put those in that haul, in this haul. Next, we have these vegetable root chips. And these guys are so delicious. If you guys have not tried them, they're basically all different types of root vegetables, and they do fry them. They're very oily. That's the only downside to these, but they are delicious, and people just don't know about them. So check these out if you have not already. My other manager recommended these salt and vinegar potato chips. He swears by them. He says they're so delicious. I am not a salt and vinegar person, so I will not be opening that bag. But I know a lot of people love salt and vinegar chips, so Trader Joe's sells them. Next on the list is a seasonal item, which is the delicata squash. And my coworker that recommended this says this is such a phenomenal flavor. It's easy to bake and prepare, and it's just an all-around delicious squash that's very underrated. Now we have these dolmas. These are shelf-stable. They're very delicious, they're easy to open, and they're just not very popular, but definitely tasty. Moving right along, so I got some dried fruit here. The consensus is Trader Joe's has really good prices for dried fruit. I just chose the 3 that, well, this was my favorite. Obviously, you guys that have seen a million of my hauls, they know. You guys all know how much I love these. I absolutely love these too. These are a little pricier, but they are organic, and they're tart cherries, and I know tart cherries are a little pricier, but the price at Trader Joe's is probably pretty unbeatable in other places, unless Costco has them in a huge bag. And lastly, this is probably one of the most popular dried fruit items we sell. So I don't want to say this is quite underrated, but if you're looking for dried fruit and you want something that does not have anything added to it, these Just mango slices are perfect for a little snack that is very healthy. These guys are something I chose as underrated because my husband loves these. These are the dark chocolate sea salt caramels. These used to be seasonal years ago, and they would only come out during the holidays. They sold so well during the seasonal time, but now that they're at the store year round, I hardly see anyone buying these. So I had to show them because they're just so delicious. They're like a dark chocolate hard shell with caramel inside and chunky crystals of sea salt on top. And the combination is unreal. So I recommend, if you guys have not tried these, to grab them. They come in like individual little squares in here, and the salt pools at the bottom. Make sure you take that salt and you put it back. Especially when you bite into the caramel, you just stick the salt in the caramel and eat it. Yeah, I've eaten these before. Another one that I felt like was a very underrated is this peanut butter rondelles. These are great because it comes with two sides. So one side is dark chocolate, the other side is milk chocolate. So if you have people in your family that are dark chocolate lovers and people that like milk chocolate, it is perfect. And these things are so delicious. There is a lot of peanut butter filling inside. It's like a Reese's peanut butter cup on steroids. Very good. This is the Asian vegetable stir fry. It has all your veggies that you need to just throw into a pot and steam, and then you can add whatever protein you want to it. But it is very convenient and delicious. And then we also have the Healthy 8 chopped veggie mix, and this is just like a finely chopped mix of broccoli, carrots, green cabbage, red cabbage, jicama, green bell pepper, radish, and celery. I see so many people making just salads out of this. They'll just put dressing on it and eat it as is. You can obviously put it into a sandwich, a soup, whatever your heart desires, you can make. All right, and then these half-baked, these are called par-baked panini rustic rolls, and let me just take some out of here. So it comes with 6 rolls, and I love these rolls. I forget about them all the time, so I can see how they are underrated. These are in the bakery section, and since they're par-baked, you can put them in the oven for a couple minutes just to toast them up and continue cooking them. I like them when they're kind of soft like this. I will still make sandwiches out of them. Put some pesto on there, some mozzarella, some basil, and you got yourself a caprese sandwich, my favorite. And these are underrated because they're just really convenient. They're the perfect size and they are delicious. This is the Fruitful Medley cut fruit. Apparently Trader Joe's cut fruit doesn't sell that well, and I can see why. I mean, it is pricier because it's all pre-cut for you, but I feel like the Fruitful Medley, you get your money's worth because you're getting a variety of different fruits in here. It's all cut up for you, and it's just extremely convenient and helpful. Now here we have this Italian marinara sauce with the Barolo wine. This is not selling as well as I think Trader Joe's hoped when they first came out with it. This is an insanely delicious sauce, and it is so flavorful. So I highly recommend, and you're getting a ton of it. This is I think one of the biggest pasta sauces that Trader Joe's sells. So you're actually getting your money's worth out of this. Plus it has that Barolo wine, so it gives it just a really intense flavor. I love this sauce. And then the Alfredo sauce as well. Another huge hit with people that know about it, but a lot of people don't know that Trader Joe's sells Alfredo pasta sauce, and I like to get this, and I always mix just a little of this with whatever other sauce I'm using to give it a little bit of a creaminess, but it's a great price, and it's very, I would say it tastes much more like a natural Alfredo if you made it yourself than the other Alfredos in jars that I've tasted before. This haul has more meat than I have ever showed in any haul before because this is, again, opinions from my coworkers, so here we go. I got these chili lime chicken burgers, which I think these sell better in the summer. Obviously, people are grilling, but this is a good one to note. Just has good flavor. And then the veggie burgers with the black beans and roasted corn. These are the cowboy quinoa burgers, and these, I agree, are delicious, and they are underrated. People don't go for these as much as they go for other alternatives to a burger patty. Here we have the chicken chili verde burritos. These are just really flavorful, I've heard, and the chili verde goes really well with the chicken in here, so that's why I got that. The chimichurri rice. All right, if you guys don't know about this, I highly, highly, highly recommend you try this out. This is like, it's not Mexican style rice, because it's not, it's Peruvian style rice, but I use this in a lot of Mexican dishes that I make because I feel like the flavors complement tons of different Mexican dishes, and it's just an all-around delicious rice. So try this if you have not already. Another one is this rice cauliflower stir fry. So this is just a stir fry with cauliflower, and it has this insane flavor. I love the flavor of this, and it is also just healthier. You know, you're not eating rice, you're not having as many carbs. So the health factor and the fact that people don't really know what this is, it does not get purchased as much as it should, and I'm shocked because a lot of our cauliflower products sell so well, but this one is one that does get passed by quite often because I just don't think people realize what it is, but it is delicious and so easy to make. Here's another one, the ricotta and spinach filled raviolis, and this has a tomato sauce that comes right with it, so you just cook it all up at once. Very convenient, and I haven't tried it, so I'll have to let you guys know later if it's delicious or not, but I'm excited to try it. Here's an oldie but a goodie. This is the creamy spinach and artichoke dip. This is super versatile because you don't have to just use it as a dip. You can use this as a sauce. You can put pasta in with it. Tons of different uses for this thing, and it's so easy just to have in your freezer. You have some guests over, you pop it in the microwave, and you have a dip or whatever else, a spread for sandwiches, whatever you want to eat with it, but it is so yummy. All right, and here we have the chicken breakfast sausages. I obviously can't tell you guys if these are good, but I've heard so many people rave about these, so apparently they're different because they're chicken, and people like that they aren't eating so much pork. So chicken breakfast sausages. Also picked up this pesto genovese chicken breast. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but this chicken, this is a pesto. This is basically a chicken marinated in pesto sauce. Trader Joe's sells so many different meats that have these marinades in them, and these are so convenient because you don't have to marinate meats in the fridge for, you know, hours before you cook them. Trader Joe's has done the work for you, and there's several other flavors that you can choose from, and they're not all chicken. There's steak as well. So my husband loves the carne asada one also, but I thought this pesto one was a little different, so I wanted to share that with you. This one, my coworker said is needed in your house. If you eat chicken, this is the way to go because it is much better than the just chicken that we sell at Trader Joe's. Those are like in little strips. This has much more flavor, it's very moist, and the versatility alone is great, and you can freeze this, so it's very convenient in many ways. And then here we have the uncured Black Forest bacon. A lot of people pass this up because they don't really know like what it is. To be honest, I don't know what it is. I just know that so many people that I work with said that this is insanely good. The only thing they said is when you cook it up, it gets it turns kind of black, so it looks burnt, but it is not. So be careful if you do cook this that you're cooking it all the way through because the color is deceiving. Here is a pre-made meal, grilled chicken fajitas. These are apparently delicious. I cannot attest to that, but they're great to take for work, and then they're just really easy to make. You just kind of slide this thing off here. You can do it with one hand. So you guys see what it looks like, and you just pop it in the microwave. Good to go. Bring some tortillas and you're good. All right, and I'm gonna move on to all the alcohol I bought. I bought alcohol, you guys. Yeah, I did. One of my coworkers told me this is an insane deal for this type of beer. I'm not a dark ale drinker, so I probably will not like this regardless, but for those of you that do like dark ales, here you go. The person that does the wine at my Trader Joe's, he gave me all these great wines to try, and then I threw in a couple of my own. So my personal underrated product is this vodka here. This is a potato vodka. So many people don't know about it. It is so delicious. I like potato vodka over any other type of vodka. It's just smoother, it goes down easier, and it mixes well with any type of juice or sparkling water that you want to use. Next thing is the Porta Plata. This is new and apparently delicious, so I'm gonna give this a try. I have not tried it, but the consensus is that it's delicious and everybody loved it. Here is a Malbec that's supposed to be incredible, the Bodega Paraiso 2016. This is Big Churn. I've showed this before on my channel. This is extremely good for a white wine, and the price point is killer, so I had to just pick one of these up for myself, but I thought I'd show you guys. And then we have the Binziger Family Winery 2015 Cabernet Sauvignon. So Trader Joe's has the 2017s now, but on the shelf there were a few 2015s left, so I grabbed one because that is the one that my wine guy said he's tried and said it was amazing. So if you guys still have 2015s at your store, make sure you look and get the 2015 because I can't attest for the 2017. And then lastly, the price point on this is great, 2017 Croix Lavignac, and it is a Blanc Moello. Okay, well, I was told that this is really good for the price point as well. On to the newest stuff now. So we got the beet and roasted garlic dip, and it has creamy tahini in it. I have not tried this yet, but I will do this in the taste test tomorrow. So if you guys are curious to see if this is good, I'm gonna try this out because I'm interested in it. It looks really different and I'm excited to try this. Another new item is this caramel cinnamon monkey bread. This looks so amazing. I have not tried this either, and I probably will try this in the taste test tomorrow as well. So if you guys are curious to see, this thing is huge though. You're gonna, you have to have friends over to eat this. Here's another new product, soft honey nougat with almonds. I did have a chance to try these. They look a little weird. I'm gonna say they weren't my favorite. I liked it, it wasn't bad, but I wouldn't like necessarily wanna try this again. It was a little chalky and honestly it wasn't as sweet as I was expecting, and it was a little chewy. I don't know. It just wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't terrible either. But if you guys like nougat with almond, I would say try it. And then maybe I'll try it tomorrow again just to give you guys my second taste of it, because trying it one time doesn't really do it justice. So I'll try it again tomorrow. And then we just got in 2 new flavors of the Perfect bars. We got this one, which is the dark chocolate almond, and then this one, which is the coconut peanut butter. I just had this one this morning and it was so good. I don't know, it's kind of becoming one of my favorites, and I have not tried this one yet. So possibly try this one in the haul, but I'm gonna be trying a couple things, so I don't wanna overdo it. But these 2 bars I'm excited for, and I'm glad Trader Joe's is bringing out more Perfect bars. All right guys, so that is it for the haul. I'm just gonna scan over these wines one last time for you guys because these are the ones that I'm sure everyone is curious about. And that's gonna do it. I hope you guys found this video to be informative and helpful in some way. Please comment down below what your favorite Trader Joe's item is. And make sure that you guys stay tuned for tomorrow's video. If you do wanna see me taste some of these delicious items that I hauled today, I'm going to be showing that video tomorrow. So please subscribe if you have not already. Turn your bell notification on. Give this video a thumbs up. It really does help me out a lot. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.